It is indeed an honor and a pleasure to be here with you. I want to take just a moment to thank the leadership of Senate District 33 and the House districts and the House offices and officers in the district as well for putting together this program and for an opportunity for us to get together and discuss these many issues and concerns. For the last 2 weeks, I've had the opportunity to join you at your door and talk about real issues and concerns that you have. Elect Valentine talked about her anguish with the closure of a charter school for her daughter, and she would have to think of alternative opportunities for education. Belinda Coleman talked about a bureaucratic healthcare system in public aid that did not pay her mother's hospital bills in time and devastated her, and she also had to lose a significant amount of money trying to recover monies spent on her mother's hospital bills. Her mother has since deceased, and that's a real problem as well. Also heard many of you in the far north part of the district talk about the devaluation of your homes as a result of the amount of foreclosures in Denver, and particularly the northern part of the city. I know you've all been hit very hard. Those were the years 06, 07, and 08. In 06, in 07, while in the legislature, Senator Peter Groff and I passed the most comprehensive package of foreclosure legislation in the country. That means that mortgage brokers will have to be licensed. It also means that deceptive practices in mortgage fraud will be prosecuted. I have also worked very hard on legislative initiatives to education reform. I have certainly supported choices within the school system, also sponsoring and passing legislation to add a new standard to our education system on financial literacy education. I have always worked with a vision on education reform, and I do appreciate the help coming from the far northeast as well in establishing a foundation for education excellence. I have also passed legislation on healthcare, criminal justice, retirement security, and the environment, and worked with Governor Bill Ritter on Colorado energy initiatives. It's one thing to have a good idea, but the process in getting those ideas passed into law at the Capitol is a very complicated one. It also takes knowledge of the process, it takes experience, and it also takes strategy. In 2010, we do continue to suffer a very difficult budget deficit. There is a projected $800 million deficit in the state of Colorado. We have to look at creative ways to address that. There are certainly going to be additional cuts and program deficits in terms of money that we have to figure out who gets hurt and who doesn't. It also takes an experienced person to be there to deal with the budget, and I have done that in the past. We had a deficit in 2001 when I went into the legislature, and we worked hard to get through that. We do have stimulus monies coming into the state of Colorado. I plan to work very hard with our local and state partners to ensure that Denver and the part of Denver that I will be representing in the Senate will get their share of those dollars. We are also in a very good position to get monies for education in the city of Denver, and I will work very hard to ensure that our schools in this district get their share of that. I have the respect of the Capitol. I have the experience to face those challenges. I'm a solid Democrat, and I adhere to those principles at all times. I have a reputation of integrity and knowing how to work on both sides of the aisle. And I know I have built relationships with our federal and local partners to ensure that we receive our fair share, as I mentioned, of the stimulus monies, as well as understanding that this is a collaborative process, working with the citizens of the district and understanding that this is something that we can do together. We face a high unemployment rate in the state of Colorado, and we, as I mentioned, have a budget deficit facing us as well. I look forward to working with you. I have done this in the past. My track record is public. What I have done in the past is public record, and it is for your review through Legislative Council. I am here to ask to partner with you as we face redistricting, which is going to be a very contentious issue in 2011, We also know that District 33, because of its rapid growth, is going to be faced with possibly losing part of their population to another county. So I've worked on redistricting before. I want to be there to help you through this again and to help us through this. And I respectfully ask for your support.